In this video, I'll show you how to load paper inside of your Canon TS6420a or TS5320a or honestly any other Canon Pixma printer that are looking just like this one. So these printers have two paper trays. Let me show you both of them. So the first one is located on the front over here. You see there's a drawer. You can stick your finger and pull it out. You can actually pull it out completely this way. In my case, I just want to put a normal piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. In this case, we need to extend this paper tray. Let me show you. Over here, we have a plastic piece that we can remove. And to extend it, you need to use this small gray tab over here. And you see, this way we can make it longer or shorter, depending which size we want to print on. Over here, we have different measurements. In our case, it's A4, so we're just gonna extend it to the max like this. And also make sure that this blue guide over here is pushed all the way on the edge of this tray. So we're gonna put it back just slightly like this. Take our paper, if you have many, just make sure they're aligned, and then glide it and let it sit. Make sure that it's aligned with this blue tab, so you're just going to push it over here, put back this plastic cover like that, and then we're going to push this tray all the way in. You're going to see it will stick out. Unfortunately, I don't know why Canon did this, but if you're printing on 8.5 by 11, well, it will always stick out, and this is why they give us this translucent plastic piece over here. Okay, let me show you the second tray that you can use. So the second one is located right on the edge on the top of the printer over here. You see, that's the Canon Pixma logo. It's over here. You're going to open it by opening this lid. And then let me show you. You'll have these blue guides over here. You need to open this other plastic piece to have access to them. And you're going to push them to the extremities like this. Unless you're printing on an envelope or something very narrow, you see, something like that, you're going to bring them together. But if not, if you're just going to print on normal paper like this, push them like this. And then before putting your paper, what you're going to do is you're going to take it with your hand and you're going to pull it up and you're going to let it rest on its back like that. Okay, perfect. Now take your paper and you're just going to have to glide it and let it sit this way. It's not pretty. I guess this is why they give you another one. It sticks out quite far from the printer like this, but it works. But before doing anything else, you absolutely need to close this small transparent, I don't know how you call it, plastic piece like that. You absolutely need to put it in this position. Okay, so now we're on the small screen of the printer, and usually you should get this message right away when you inserted some paper. They'll ask you, do you want to print on letter plain paper or, you know, other sorts of paper? But if you're not seeing this menu, let's say you're on this page over here and you want to get in that menu, you're just going to press OK, then arrow down until you see feed settings, press OK. And then you'll be able to change those paper settings. Over here, the first one, we have rear tray paper settings. That's the rear tray, the last one we just used. We have cassette paper settings. That's the first one I just showed you in the front. But if you want to set up the rear cassette settings, you're going to press OK on the first. Load paper into the rear tray. We just did it, so I'm going to press OK again. And then over here, they will give you what kind of paper they think you just put, so letter plain paper. If it's not the case, gonna select change, press OK, and here you have all these other options that you can select. So you can edit the settings. You can do the same things for the cassette in case you want to make sure that it's the right one. You can press change, and the same things here in the front, by the way, front cassette, that's how they call it. You can only load A4 and letter size. So this is it. This is how you load paper, and you also change the settings on your printer right after. Please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.